If you can't tell, it's definitely a Monday. I sound like it's a Monday. It's a Monday.
Why is it a Monday for you? I mean, it is Monday, but
It's just like I came in, everybody's like chatting about the weekend, which is great. Love the catching up with coworkers about their weekend, but Seth is loud because Maureen's not here. And tell him to shut up.
you're thinking that that's just the reason why. Is it because she's louder and then it just kind of drowns him out?
I would
is
never
that
say that, but
No, but you were
sometimes.
thinking it there. So how was your drive into work this morning?
It was good. So when I looked out my window, it looked like there was snow on the road,
Okay.
on my road. There wasn't. It was just the reflection of the lights.
We had this little area of raindrops and or snowflakes about 6 o'clock in the morning. It came through the Lansing area and rather quickly. Well, it kind of flared up quickly, disappeared quickly. We still have some concerns, even though that is long gone, because if the roadways look wet, we're hovering around freezing in many areas right now,
Right.
which is not what you want.
I know on my drive I looked and it was 32 degrees out and I saw that it was wet.
Yeah.
I had my wipers on and I was like, we're getting real close to that messy stuff.
And you know I'm glad it's after 8 and hopefully we can get the morning drive done. I'm sure crews are going to be out there. They're going to throw some salt down. They're aware of it too. But yeah, it was a little dicey this morning. Even though I think we haven't seen any problems on our traffic system, so that's good. Let's take a look right now at our Meridian Company US 127 Skycam. When the snowflakes / raindrops are coming down, that traffic was moving a little slow on 127. So I think there were some folks kind of thinking like we were, but it appears that stretch of pavement is dry right now. Here is a look at Michigan State University. The pavement is wet there. This is where we first noticed it on our Skycams, like, gee, that looks like some snowflakes are coming down right now. That is now well off to the east. And Jackson, you kind of missed out on this very early morning mixed bag of precipitation. The pavement looking dry right now in downtown Jackson. Here is the concern still. Notice there are many locations at or a little bit below freezing.
Right.
So especially things like bridges and overpasses, just going to be on the road. Pay attention to them. They may look wet, could be a little bit slick. Satellite picture shows a very small area of light precipitation now near Ann Arbor. It kind of faded away. It just perked back up a little bit. And then near Lake Michigan, that's some lake effect stuff. We're not too
Okay.
concerned about that, and it should just kind of fizzle away. A lot of clouds stretching back to the west. Notice, though, to our north and northwest, there are a few breaks in the clouds. We're going to hold out some hope
Oh,
that we see a peak or two at the sun today. You
Looks
look
like
at
it
this, hour by hour forecast. There'll be a few peaks, a lot of clouds, just a few glimpses at the sun, but that's about all we can promise at this point. We do have another snowmaker that we're talking about. That moves in very late tonight, passes just south of us tomorrow. It's kind of this little moisture-starved system, and some of us might see a half an inch or so of snow. Most of us, it's just going to be some snowflakes in the air from time to time.
so will it pick up something from like over Lake Michigan? And
I really don't think that's
Okay.
going to be the case. The low itself kind of goes through the Chicago area, and the wind direction just wrong for lake effect, and so might be more of an issue, let's say in Chicago or Milwaukee, but even there, that's kind of questionable. 33 at 10 in the morning, 36 at noon, upper 30s at 4. We are in the mid 40s at 8 p.m. A lot of clouds, maybe some peaks at the sun. Now tomorrow, it's actually late tonight into tomorrow, some light snow or flurries around, not expected to amount to much, but just got to keep in mind there might be a few spots where you get enough for those flurries. There might be a slick spot or two, but not too concerned about that.
And we're kind of in that time of year where you see it falling in the sky, but you don't
Yeah,
see it anywhere else.
you get it in the afternoon and it's 37 degrees. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
going to fall. It's going to melt when it hits the ground. But, in the morning when it's 28 and it's falling, you can get a little bit that gathers on the road and the grassy surfaces and such. Wednesday and Thursday are fine. Friday, late in the day rain. That's not a typo. 52 on
Oh.
Friday. And then what we're going to be watching all week is Sunday.
Okay.
It is not a for certain thing, but right now the computer models are saying there's going to be some sort of precipitation here. Some are saying snow, some are saying rain.
Okay.
Just kind of wait and see. If it's snow, it could be enough to try out that new snow shovel that you have.
I already tried it.
Okay, well, if this ends up being snow on Sunday, you would get a chance to try it. But if it ends up rain, and different computer models are saying different things. So, if you're on social media and you follow some Facebook page, like Bubba's Storm Chasers or something like that, and they're already talking about how much snow is going to fall on Sunday. They're just looking at computer models that far out are not all that accurate. But, it just kind of gives us an idea of what to look forward to.
All right. It's that time of year, so
It is.
you got to keep checking. And if you're like me and you wake up in the morning, you definitely want to check I was going to do it, but you did it too.
Yeah, I
The
did.
first alert.
The Newstem First Alert Weather app. I mean, we talk about things off in the distance, like the possibility of rain and snow for the upcoming weekend early on a Monday morning. We also talk about things like the weather for today and, what locations are sitting at 32 degrees right now and might have some slick spots on the road. It's free. You'll find it on Google Play and the Apple App Store. Search for WILX Weather.
And some of those videos, it's you guys in your little weather den.
Weather cave.
So you get a little peek at the studio and you get to see like everything.
Look
that
at all
you
that
guys have
junk
to
they got on the shelf back there.
You guys have you seen my desk?
That's true. That's why you have this area here as opposed to your real
I have
desk.
3 desks.
Must be
Sorry.
nice.
My bad. All right. Well, it is that time of year, like we said, where it is snow and rain mix, but that also means it's the holiday season. And we want to remind you guys that we are still doing the Toys for Tots drive.
First of all, want to thank everybody who's already contributed. We've got literally a room full of toys.
You can't walk in that room.
But there's always need for more.
Yes. And we have some of the toys here on the digital desk, as you saw. You can head to the hot button portion of our website, WILX.com. Just click on the menu bar next to the icon and go down to hot button. Or you can scan this QR code. And I wish I could pause it, but I can't. I don't have that ability right here.
It's also on the website, I believe, isn't it?
It's also on the story under the hot button section. So on that story, you can find drop-off locations, which I believe are at it'll come up here in a second. All of those.
Big John's taking
Yeah.
on it, Vermeulen Furniture, Tommy's Car Wash, Oddfellows Contractors, Mercantile Bank, and a Dado Sales.
Yes. So you can drop them off there, or you can drop them off here at the station. Or if you do not want to go outside because that is just not your thing and you don't want to go to the stores because they're crazy right
You're
now.
talking about me, aren't you?
I am.
Okay.
Well, just because I said crazy doesn't mean I was talking about you. You can scan this QR code. It'll take you to our Amazon wish list. That way you can pick out a toy from our wish list and it will be sent directly here to the station. You don't even have to get out of your car. So make sure that you check that out, as we are so thankful for all the toys. Some of them are here. I got to fix that bear. He's kind of falling. But we are very thankful for all of the toys. And we want to remind you guys, make sure you're not forgetting those older kids as well.
Yeah.
So footballs.
Like footballs, basketballs.
We have a basketball in there?
Craft
You
things.
know what? Those basketball hoops for your door.
Those are good too.
Why don't we have one here, Seth? Anyway.
We don't need one here.
We don't need one
No,
here.
we don't.
All right, well, coming up on News 10 today at 11, Taylor Gattoni will be here with Justin Bradford, and here is what you can see there. We are going to have the latest on the officer-involved shooting in Lansing over the weekend. Plus, workers at a Detroit casino are officially off the picket lines. We will have details on the ratified agreement they came to. Plus, it is the holiday season. It's in full swing, and according to the National Road Safety Foundation, it is the worst time for driving. Our Amaya Kuznicki will share the key factors that can make driving dangerous and how to keep yourself and others safe as you hit the road this holiday season.
Of course, Justin will have the updated forecast. I'm sure he'll talk a little bit about the upcoming weekend, even though that's far off in the distance. And, our snow tomorrow, too.
Right. Taylor Gattoni will be here with Justin at 2 o'clock. They will take a look at what's coming up on Studio 10, another look at your weather, plus what our news team is working on for over 90 minutes of news, starting with First at 5. And then at 3:45, I am going to grab Tim Stout and get his thoughts on the college bowl game selection show. Seth and I were just having a huge, it wasn't an argument, it was a discussion.
No, it wasn't an argument. But
We agreed.
But it was a loud discussion.
Yes, it was. So we're going to get his thoughts on that and more. So make sure you tune back in. However you're watching us, streaming, Roku, Facebook, YouTube. We appreciate it all.
Have a good day.
Bye.